Describe a place in other countries where you would like to work. You should say where you would like to go, what kind of work or job you would like to have, when you would like to go, and explain why you want to work in that place. Answer. Today I would like to talk about a place in foreign countries where I would like to work. It is Melbourne, the second largest city in Australia, which has become home for millions of people from various countries around the world. In Melbourne, I would like to work for an environmental NGO, as my speciality in university is environmental resources. So, right after I finish my studies in Vietnam, I will go to Melbourne to apply for a job there. Well, the reasons why I would like to work in Melbourne are quite simple. First, I have a lot of friends and relatives who live and work in Melbourne. They can help me whenever I need. They also tell me that the community of Vietnamese overseas is very large in Melbourne. So, the multicultural challenge won't be a big problem for me. And what's more, like Sydney, Tokyo or some other cities in the world, Melbourne is a livable city because of its high ranking in education, research and healthy way of life. So I think that to live, study or work there will be an interesting experience. Vocabulary. Various. Different, a variety of, many types of. Example. My students come from various countries in the world, such as India, Laos, Thailand, etc. Speciality. Focus. Special field of study. Example. Marie Curie was a well-known scientist with her speciality in radiation. Apply for a job or position. To enroll in, to write a letter asking for a job. Example. She submitted a letter to apply for that post. Position. Relatives. Someone who is close in the family branch, such as an aunt, uncle, cousin, and so on. Example. Tet holiday is an occasion for us to visit our relatives' houses and to give them best wishes. Vietnamese overseas. Vietnamese people who live in foreign countries. Example, each year the Vietnamese overseas contribute a large amount of money to the country's development. Multicultural challenge. Difficulties caused by the clash between so many cultures. Example, Australia is an example of a multicultural country. Livable. A livable city. A city with favourable conditions for living. Example, this city is a livable place for the poor. Ranking. Level qualification. Example, the ranking of education of Vietnam is still fairly low in the region. Healthy. Good for health, good for operation. Example, investors require a healthy environment for their business activities in Vietnam.